my goal, maybe when my baby goes back to sleep, is to Good morning. I woke up and I prayed a brief prayer and I showered, moisturized, and I took this is what I'm currently taking. It's my multivitamin, and I'm also taking B12. Today is Tuesday and it's day 1 of me no longer being on my 30 before 30 fast. And God is just so faithful, so good, and I'm just excited. So I have to catch you all up on what God has been doing. Water. I wanna get a lot of this in my system. I think I'm gonna sit for 2 minutes and read my Bible before my little one wakes up. And, but I think he is awake. He's really tired. We have had a busy last few days. This weekend, what did we do? My little brother came over and spent the night. We ended up driving to Fort Worth to pick him up. It's dark, sorry. We drove to Fort Worth, or we drove a little while away to pick up my little brother. Then we also stayed the night at my mom's. And then the next day we brought my little brother back. Then Sunday we had church. After Sunday, what did we do? Sunday was busy as well. But anyway, because I can't remember the full day, I got 1 minute until I clock into work. No, that's not true. So that 1 minute flew by. But lately I have been having my quiet time at our dinner table. So I'm about to read my Bible for like a few minutes, and then I'm definitely gonna wanna come back and read more. And I'm gonna also journal, so it might end up being longer, but I have to clock in at 8 o'clock. Today is June 7th, 2022. So I'm gonna try to get this vlog up today. That's my goal. It's just like a little morning check-in, you know, not. The Lord has me in Proverbs 10, and I don't mind reading it to y'all because it's not like, I'm gonna read Proverbs 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son grief to his mother. Ill-gotten treasures are of no value, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. He who gathers crops in summer is a wise son, but he who sleeps during harvest is a disgraceful son. Blessings crown the head of the righteous, but violence overwhelms the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the righteous will be a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise in heart accept commands, but a chattering fool comes to ruin. The man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be found out. He who winks maliciously causes grief, and a chattering fool comes to ruin. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but violence overwhelms the mouth of the wicked. Hatred stirs up dissension, but love covers over all wrongs. Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks judgment. Wise men store up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool invites ruin. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city, but poverty is the ruin of the poor. The wages of the righteous bring them life, but the income of the wicked brings them punishment. He who heeds discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray. He who conceals his hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. When words are many, sin is not absent, but he who holds his tongue is wise. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver, but the heart of the wicked is of little value. The lips of the righteous nourish many, but fools die for lack of judgment. The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, and he adds no trouble to it. A fool finds pleasure in evil conduct, but a man of understanding delights in wisdom. What the wicked dreads will overtake him. What the righteous desire will be granted. When the storm has swept by, the wicked are gone, but the righteous stand firm forever. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is a sluggard to those who send him. The fear of the Lord adds length to life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The prospect of the righteous is joy, but the hopes of the wicked come to nothing. The way of the Lord is a refuge for the righteous, but it is the ruin of those who do evil. The righteous will never be uprooted, but the wicked will not remain in the land. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but a perverse tongue will be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is fitting, but the mouth of the wicked only what is perverse. So I guess we should always be watching our words and not allow evenness to pervert our mouth, which is the same thing. And as we are righteous, wealth is what God gives us. So that's a Proverbs 10 is a proverb of Solomon. So at this point, I like to do a little journal. So I've spent about 10 minutes in my quiet time, but my goal, maybe when my baby goes back to sleep, is to journal about 30 before 30, which is the time that I did a Daniel fast with the Lord. And it was so good. I can also debrief real quickly too, which is no problem because I'm gonna upload vlogs over the coming weeks on days in and days out of the vlog. Out of 30 before 30. So the Lord gave me the title of the Daniel fast that I did, 30 before 30, because I did 30 days of the Daniel fast before I turned 30. And that's the main thing is not eating dairy, dairy, and processed foods and sugar and stuff. So that's what I did. I didn't partake in those items and no sugar. But I allowed myself to have, well, I prayed and I felt peace about having honey within the diet for my oatmeal, because I ate oatmeal every day. And so now, this morning, I'm like, I can eat eggs and toast. I think I kind of would like to do avocado toast with an egg on top of it. I think that would be really good. And so I'm all clocked in for work today. And usually my son would be awake. But I know that because of how busy we've been the past few days, last night we had a full work day. My little brother was here. We had to travel to drop him off. Then we went to church and picked up food. And so it's just been a lot. It's been a lot for a little person. And if it's a lot for a little person, sometimes it's a lot for an adult. So I have been having a lot to do. Because after we went to church last night, we ended up coming back and like falling asleep. I like took some stuff that was in the car out of the car, and shortly after that I went to sleep. So but in 30 before 30, like, God revealed himself so plainly. I personally drew and wrote a paper on, I did a thing on Canva of the goals that I had for the fast. And I don't know if that's, like, I don't know if people do that, but I did it, and like God superseded all those things. I asked the Lord to give me discipline, wisdom. I wanted to drink a gallon of water a day. And I asked him to further activate the gifts that he's given me. I wanted to move my body every day. And make sure I ate along the Daniel fast. And then I have other stuff on there too. But God superseded all those things, and my goal is to maintain some of the things that the Lord, that I put on that list. And so I would do it again. It was very, very challenging. When you do a fast and you give up a lot of things, like, the enemy comes for you. Like, the enemy came, I told someone, like, the enemy came for my throat, and he tried to shut up my mouth, and my mouth is to glorify God. As we read in Proverbs 10, my goal is to truly glorify God, and I pray over my mouth, and I pray that I don't say crazy stuff, and stuff that doesn't have meaning, and stuff that just is foolish. And I pray over my mouth. But I will be posting what all happened in the midst of it on different days. The Lord spoke to me quite a bit. He gave me lots of dreams, and the enemy tried his best to attack a lot of my dreams. I just felt like there was a lot of spiritual warfare. For example, like, our house AC went out. But I mean, you can classify that as whatever you want. But and then we had to pay like a lot of money for a small thing, and that was so silly to me. It's just been like stuff all over the place being scattered is that's the way that I can explain that I can explain without going into too much detail. But when you give up your time to the Lord and you say, God, I want to do this for you, and you do a fast, like, be prepared to be attacked. I've never done a fast this long, number one. But I've done like a fast for like what, maybe 24 hours. And yeah. But 30 days, I had not done that. And I would do it again as long as it glorifies God, as long as God tells me I'll do it again. It was really, really beneficial for me to come closer to the Lord. If you are in a season to where you are uncertain about things, or God tells you to do a fast or whatever, go for it. I strongly believe that God moves within fast, and I can, find more information on it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. And this is my morning. I'm about to wake up my baby and get him ready for the day. And if I have work, I'll start working. So this is the bread that I use, knock your sprouts off. And then this is the eggs and avocado toast and all the eggs. So usually I'll make my son like normal oatmeal. Normal oatmeal. But it has the silk almond milk. And I put some cinnamon. Let me see. How am I gonna open this? I do half a cup. He eats quite a bit. And this is the only thing he'll eat for breakfast currently. So I give him, and no honey in there. But I give him what he wants, so he'll eat, So I'm about to put some of this honey in there. It's all at the bottom. I'm also going to do, I usually put some slices of banana in there too. Of course, I made the egg runny. Something told me I did, but I didn't listen because I felt the weight of the egg. So now I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna just put the whole thing in the air fryer. And my air fryer is gonna get dirty, but I don't care. I'll just soak it and put some soap. So hopefully that works. I guess I just did not have, well, definitely did not have it on the thing as long as it needed to be. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video.